Hey folks, Sunny Fahuri, aka Darth Caboose here, back with turn 7 of our Let's Play Labyrinth, The War on Terror, 2001 to question mark? And this is our second campaign of the series, and we are playing the Mission Accomplished scenario. So, we have dealt out the new hand of cards, and we are ready to go. Hand of cards, hand of cards, hand of cards, hand of cards! Here we go. For the first card, we have Predator. Remove a cell from a Muslim country, not Iran. There are many, many possibilities for that, so this is a playable U.S. event, and they are going to plot with this card. It's a 2-ops card. If we follow through the plot flow chart, we can see they can't do it in the U.S. There are no countries with troops and cells, so not there. Abu Sayyaf is still in effect, but nothing there. And geo penalty greater than 0. Yes, it is. Sorry, no, it's not. It is at 0. So they're going to plot in countries that have the same posture as the United States. So it's going to be China and the UK. So again, it's going to be both of these because it's a 2-ops card. Yes, 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 it is. So it's going to be first die is the UK, second die is China, and we get 2 and a 6 yet again. So both of these are failures. That is the end of that card. Their second card is going to be Ethiopia strikes. Play if Somalia or Sudan is under Islamist rule. They are, so Somalia is. So this is going to be a playable use event. They are yet again going to plot with this card, and it's safely discarded. Again, it's a 2-ops card, so once again they're going to do the exact same plotting rolls in the UK and China. Again, rolling the same die, we get a 2 and a 4. Closer with the 4, but not quite. So both of those are failures yet again. It is our turn now. We're going to flip our cards over. So that was their... See, that was their very quick first 2 cards. And it's over to us. Uh-oh, Leak. That's not a good card. And then Fatah is also a thing. Blocks removed by Pakistan. So this could be a little rough. I don't see Benazir Bhutto shot, though. Shenzhen visas. Shenzhen visas. Okay, we're going to go ahead and play... no, we should play some 3-ops cards to try and get Iraq out of the doldrums. Again, with the doldrums statement. Oh, hang on. Oil price spike. That could get us a card back into our hand. That's not a bad card to play. Yeah, it's a good thing they started with plots, right? Because otherwise they could have converted that. So I think we want to convert this country to good ASAP. The U.S. may play if no Islamist rule Fatah or Al-Anbar. We ding their funding a lot. Okay, let's play some of the more dicey cards. Play if a country has regime change. There are no regime change countries anymore, so huzzah. A 3-ops card that's going to be used for a War of Ideas roll in Saudi Arabia. Don't get a 1. Don't get a 1. We get a 2. I think that's enough. We'll do the math. So it's a 2 plus 2 for very high. That's going to be 4. Plus 1 for adjacent good country, that's good ally, that's 5. And then the aid brings the 6. Hooray, it goes to fair. And you know what? We're going to try that one more time. We're going to play Shenzhen visas here. We'll do the event last, but we will do it for another War of Ideas in Saudi Arabia first. We're going to roll a die. We get a 6. It comes out to improve. I mean, if you get 6, you don't even have to ask at this point. The aid goes away, and we are now at good governance in Saudi Arabia. Up to 6 resources. Hooray. Okay, Shenzhen visas now does fire, so we have to consult the chart here. Travel. Shenzhen visas start here. Okay, so if the United States is hard, which we are, then you want to go to an unmarked non-Muslim country. Now, all the Shenzhen countries start off the game marked, so in this case, we will roll random. It's going to be random instead, I believe. Yep. So, so we go, okay, where are they going to come from? So where are they going to go to and where are they going to come from? And I think for this, we're just going to roll on the Shenzhen table. We're going to roll on the Shenzhen table twice, and that'll determine our 2 countries. So Cel's going to go to 5, which is Spain, and 1, which is Scandinavia. So Spain and Scandinavia, where are they going to come from? Well, Islamist rule of cells greater than ops. This is a 2-ops card. They only have 2 cells in Somalia, so that doesn't happen. There's no other Islamist rule country, so that's the end of that. Next up is regime change. Nope. Then adjacent country. Okay, so there are a few. So there's Russia, and then there's the UK. So one of them is going to go to Spain, one is to Scandinavia. And also Germany, Germany and Morocco also counts as that. So when we follow the travel from priorities, we see it has active cells. So it's going to be the UK first, and then it's going to be adjacent. So it's going to be either Germany, Russia, or Morocco. Okay, so it doesn't matter. We're going to say this one goes to the UK, so to Spain, and the other one's going to go to Scandinavia. So we'll have to figure out which one of these three will do so. So it's going to be a 1-2 will be Morocco, 3-4 Germany, 5-6 will be Russia. And away we go. 4, Germany. So Germany goes up to Scandinavia. Okay. I think I did that right. It's kind of weird because Shenzhen is automatically travel from anywhere, and yet when you consult the priorities, it does say from, adjacent country and all that stuff. I wish there was something in there that could be like, okay, well, if it's automatic travel, from anywhere that has active cells first, or what have you. But that, I guess that's just how that works. That was our 2 cards, and we are done. It is over to the jihadists now with their play. And their first card is going to be Hizb at-Tahrir. Oh, yet again, another card that bites the jihadists in the butt. So this is a playable non-use event, so it's going to happen. I mean, I could have this not happen if I wanted to, but I'm just going to follow the flowchart here. If troops in Overstretch, +2 funding. If troops at low intensity, -2 funding. We're at low intensity because we were smart. We backed up our troops, so the jihadists lose 2 funding. And then they're going to do 1 operations point. And with their 1 ops point, we consult the chart. Is a major jihad possible? Nope. Is a jihad possible in good or fair? Yes. Saudi Arabia has cells there, so they can conduct a major jihad there. They roll a die, and they get a 4. A 4 is a failure. This guy goes back to the funding track. That was their first card. Their second card is going to be Regional Al-Qaeda. Play if you can select 2 unmarked Muslim countries, not Iran. I believe there are 2. Yeah, there's 2 unmarked Muslim countries. Place a cell in each or 2 in each if any Islamist rule. Okay, so we only have 3 choices left. We have Algeria, Sudan, and Turkey. And I believe this is an automatic placement, right? Where'd it go? Oh, it's in the free ops card, yes. There it is. Place a cell, yeah, so we're not recruiting, we're just placing. And it's going to be 2 each, which means one of them is going to get 2, and the other one's going to only get 1. Okay, so we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to roll 2 die. We get a 3 and a 2. That's Algeria and... So that's Algeria, Tunisia, and Sudan. Wait. Yes, that's right. So we're going to... So, let's figure out which one gets the 2 and which one gets the 1. It'll be 1 to 3 will be Algeria, Tunisia. 4 to 6 will be Sudan. That's going to be 2 in Algeria. And then 1 in Sudan. Okay, these countries need to be tested. So we're going to test each one sequentially. This one goes first. It comes up with a 5, which is fair. Great. This one's up next. It also comes out with a 5, which is also great. It comes out to fair as well. Wunderbar. That is their card play, and they are done. It's over to us now with our cards. Okay. So I want to try and not play Leak if at all possible, because that's a really nasty card. But we may just play Fatah, because that could be a relatively safe play. No disrupt operations around this regime. That's really sucky, though. Oh well. Whatever. Alright. Well, we will play Fatah. So we're going to mark Fatah and place a little marker over there. And 3 ops. Yeah, that's going to be a... Alright, we're going to do a War of Ideas in the Gulf States. Yeah, kind of overspending there, but we just want to get these bad cards out of the way. So, War of Ideas in the Gulf States. Here we go! We got a 1. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 1 for at least 1 adjacent good ally country. That's 4. That is unfortunately only going to place an 8 there. But that should be good, though. That should get us all the way up there to the rest. Next up, we're going to play Hezbollah. That's our second card. That's going to be another War of Ideas in the Gulf States. We got a 6. That's great. That's going to improve to an ally. And we are done. It is over to the jihadists now with their card play. Okay, it's going to be... Yeah, so that's their 2 cards. It's over to them. And they are going to play Jamaya Islamiyah. Place 2 cells in Indonesia. Now, though this is a playable non-use event, this event places cells, and there are no more cells on the track, so they are instead going to radicalize with these 2 operations points. So they are going to follow the radicalization for 2 ops. The first one would place a cell, but there are none available. The next one automatically travels 1 cell by the flowchart. Okay, so where is it going to go to? So, poor country or major jihad possible if plus 2 cells. So there are only 2 possibilities here. Pakistan doesn't count because they can't jihad there, so I'm going to ignore that one. But instead we have Syria and Morocco. And they're both equal resources, so we have to just roll a die here and see what happens. So 1 to 3 is Morocco, 4 to 6 is Syria. Going to be Syria. So cell goes to Syria. From where? As long as rule of cells are in the ops. Nope. This is a 2 ops card. Yes, sir. So it can't be there. Then redeem change. Nope. Then adjacent country. There are no cells adjacent. And so then we look at random, including destination. And the priority, it will include cells that are active. So it's going to be either from Pakistan to or China. So from there to Syria. So we're going to roll a die. 1 to 3 will be Pakistan. 4 to 6 will be China. Could be China. So China cell, goes over to Syria. That is the first of their ops. The next one is going to be if funding less than 9, next op automatically places a plot into a random non-Islamist rule country with a cell. Okay, non-Islamist rule country with a cell. And it's going to be random, so we have to determine that randomly. So, yeah, we're going to roll a die here. Actually, no, I'm going to roll on the global table, and I'm going to find the country it picks, and then find the closest country. Is that really random, though? I don't think it is. Okay, hang on. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 countries with cells. So I think the best way to do it is I'm going to split this into half. We're going to have sort of create a dividing marker here. So these 5 countries will be on a roll of 1 to 3, and then these countries on a roll from 4 to 6. So we got a 4. So we're going to look at these countries. And I'm going to assign 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess that kind of doesn't work. That's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to roll another die. A plot is placed in Pakistan. Okay. I'm not too worried about that. And again, it's only 1 plot because this is not a plot success. This is just a placement of a plot through radicalization. And that was their first card. Yeah? Yeah, it was. Their second card is going to be leak. Oh no! Play if enhanced measures, renditions, or wiretapping is in the event box. Yes. Yes, they are. So, the way this works is you pick one of these 3 randomly. So I'm going to roll a die 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be enhanced measures. That's flipped. So now this US event can't be played anymore. Blocking event. Roll US posture. Then prestige. So the US's posture is at risk here. And then it's prestige as well. So we're going to roll the US's posture. It's a 3, which comes out to soft. Okay, now we roll for the US's prestige. So our GWAT penalty is 0. Again, this is why I'm kind of thankful we're at the 0 mark. And we're going to roll a... Ooh, hang on a sec. Are we really at 0? Let me double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at hard. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7, 7. Okay, we're at there. We roll a die. We get a 2, which means our prestige is going to drop. And it drops by 3 points. Oh no. That is no me gusta. The last thing is shift an ally to neutral. So when we look at all this stuff, we say, okay, which one is going to go to neutral? It says first among good, then among fair. So it's going to be a good country, and then we consult the minor jihad priorities to figure that out. So it would be Pakistan first, but Pakistan's not good, so we ignore that. Then any countries with aid, but good countries can't have aid, so that's ignored. Then besieged regime, so that's not there. And then highest resource. They're both equal resources, so we're going to do it randomly. 1 to 3, Saudi Arabia. 4 to 6, Iraq. It's going to be Iraq. That degrades 1 level. Whoops. That goes to neutral. Meh. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. That's their 2 cards. Okay, our prestige has dropped a bit, but we can still kind of do War of Ideas at the +1, so I'm okay with that. We're going to go ahead and not play another league, because that's dumb. We're going to play NATO. So that was our 2 cards. Yes, it's over to us. We're going to play NATO, and NATO will... Well, so I'm okay with that plot going off, because their funding would only go up by 1. I'm going to play NATO, and that's going to be a... Actually, you know what? That's a 3 ops card. I'm going to play a 2 ops card instead. We're going to play Zawahiri, and we're going to use the 2 operations points to do a War of Ideas in the Gulf States. Roll a die. We got a 5. Let's do some math. So 5 plus 1 is 6. Plus 1 is 7. Plus 1 for an adjacent good ally is 8. Minus 1 from going from fair to good is 7. That is enough. We have completed the Gulf States to good governance. So we are now up to 9 resources. Just hammering through, getting through, trying to get all these countries to good. Seems to be working, I guess. We could try converting Indonesia, and that might be the best course of action, because that would just require 3 cards, which is possible. Okay, so that's the end of that. Our next card, I think it could be either Indonesia or Egypt. Or, oh wait, no! We just win! What am I thinking? We play a oil price spike for the event, and that makes all oil-producing countries produce 1 extra resource, right? So all of these are oil-producing countries, and that brings us to 12 resources. Huzzah! The end has arrived, and we have won a rather tough scenario of mission accomplished. And it took us a good... was this turn 7? I think this was turn 7, right? Yeah. Holy smokes. So, we kind of got the triumvirate of all the oil-producing countries, like Iraq, the Gulf States, Saudi Arabia, producing. And then we did oil price spike and just won the game. We got the 12 resources we needed. Wow. And so you can see, just following through from the start of the game, we had 2 really rough countries. We had Iraq and Afghanistan. And although Afghanistan ended up being poor anyway, just from all the radicalization stuff happening, Iraq stayed good. And even though they didn't like the enhanced measures we were doing towards the end, they stayed good, and that was enough to get us the resources we needed to win the game. Saudi Arabia was quite close to falling, though. That could have been problematic if they did, because that would just be more time spent having to, get them off our backs. But yeah, it worked out. Worked out quite well. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this Let's Play of our second scenario, which was Mission Accomplished. And I think for the next video, I am going to take on the new mini expansion for Labyrinth the War and Terror, which is called Labyrinth the Awakening. And that has some new rules associated with it. I'll admit I am a bit shaky on those rules, so this will be a learning experience for both you and me. But I really want to try it out. Sort of give my feedback on it and see how a game of that goes. There's some brand new cards in that expansion, so I'm really looking forward to it. And I hope you guys will enjoy it too. Will I come back to the base game of Labyrinth? Yeah, probably. I mean, we haven't played on the maximum difficulty level yet, which is insane. The higher 2 difficulty levels, by the way, are Infectious, which is the 4th step up, which is the US has to play all its cards. So we can't hold on to any cards in our hand, which sucks. And then the last one is Virulent, which is Jihad failures do not remove cells. That's a really big deal. Really, 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 really big deal. Alright. Okay. Well, that is the end of our campaign. Thank you all so much for watching. Please leave comments and feedback in the sections below, and subscribe if you like to watch more of these videos. Once again, my name is Seni Fahuri, aka Dark Goose. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a great day.